Readathon. I honestly forgot that I hadn't started this vlog already, so here we are. Today is Tuesday, so I didn't update it all yesterday, but I think I filmed myself reading last night because I did some reading sprints on Jess's channel, which was really fun. But if you guys saw last week's vlog, I said that I might be able to finish Strange the Dreamer that night, which was I think Sunday night. I didn't end up finishing it, and I didn't finish it yesterday either, so we're gonna finish it tonight. I am so stressed. First of all, like, look at all these tabs, but I am so stressed. I mean, I've already read this, so I know what happens, but if you have read this book, you know what's coming. If you haven't read this book, the ending is just... all I'm gonna say is that it made me cry a lot the first time, so we'll see if I cry again since I know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. I'm just very nervous because right now, like, where I left off, things were going okay, and I wish that I could just finish the book here and pretend that everything is fine, but yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I think now I'm just gonna get into it and get it over with. I have, how many pages do I even have left? I have about 80 pages left, so it shouldn't take me too long, especially because the ending is very, like, there's a lot that happens at the end and it's very stressful, so I have a feeling I'll read it pretty fast. I mean, also, I've read it before, so I don't need anything to really sink in or anything, but I'll probably, I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, so that's really the only reading update that I have for you guys. Also, I've been trying to change slightly the angles that I update from because I feel like I'm just always updating at the same time in my room. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna get to reading and we'll hope for the best. It's pretty early still. It's like a bit after 7 o'clock, so I don't know what I'll do once I finish because it shouldn't take me long, but I guess we'll see. But anyways, also I don't know if you can hear the wind outside, but it's so windy. It's a little scary, but yeah, I'm just stalling at this point. So I'm gonna go and finish this. I'm so scared. But I guess I'll update again once this is done. Wish me luck. Oh, okay, bye. Obviously, look at me updating during the day. What a concept. But as you guys probably could tell, last night I ended up finishing Strange the Dreamer. It was a time. I thought maybe I wouldn't cry that much because I knew what was gonna happen, but I cried a lot. I don't know. Oh god, the sun. Well, first of all, let's appreciate all the tabs that I ended up putting. Doesn't she look beautiful? But I don't know how well you can see, but like the blue tabs are for sad moments. There's a lot of those near the end, so I definitely struggled a bit, but it's fine. I mean, obviously I gave this book 5 stars again. It's just so good, and I'm really happy I reread it because it definitely solidified this being my favorite book. Like, I just love it so much. I love the story so much, and I feel like I could just always reread this and I'll never get tired of the story. Like, I don't know. I love the characters, even Minya, even though she's... I think she's a really great character, and I love Laszlo, obviously, and Sarai, and ooh, and I do really want to reread Muse of Nightmares sometime soon. Look at, oh my god, the sun. Try to stay back here. Yeah, I would really like to reread Muse of Nightmares sometime soon, but definitely not now because I need time. But maybe next month or April or something like that. But yeah, so obviously this is 5 stars, and this is the group book again for Team Alice Toy Barn, so I'll use this to fulfill one of the prompts, but I'm not sure which one yet. I'll decide that at the end of the month. But yeah, this is done. I'm happy, even though it destroyed me. So next I'm going to be picking up Conviction by Denise Mina, I think is the author, because this is the Winers Book Club book for February, and we're having our live show this coming weekend instead of the last weekend of February because both me and Mick, our birthdays are that last weekend of February, so we decided to have our live show a week early. So I have to read it now because today is Wednesday and the live show is Saturday, so I have to read it. So I will be starting that tonight, but I still have some work I need to do today, and by work I mean I'm gonna procrastinate doing schoolwork by editing. Because I'd rather edit than do homework. Haha. I might regret that, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go do that and then start Conviction tonight. And oh, and also last night after I finished Strange the Dreamer, like I finished it I think around 10 o'clock, so I didn't really want to go to bed yet, but I really didn't want to like jump into another book yet because I needed to just recover. So I started a rewatch of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I might watch some more of that later, but anyways, we'll see. Just wanted to update. I feel like I should always update during the day, but I'm not often home alone, so you get a little treat. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys another time. Okay. Okay, I know this angle is different than usual, but I don't feel like fixing my tripod, but I don't think this is that bad actually. Maybe this is actually better. Anyways, I don't know. Hello! It is Saturday. I didn't update yesterday because I don't even remember what happened yesterday. My brain, she's not working anymore. I have a midterm on Monday that I've been studying for, and like, you know when you're studying and you're just looking at it and you're like, am I retaining any of this? I don't know, but that's how I felt for the past couple of days. So my brain's all over the place, but I do have some reading updates. So when was the last time I updated? Thursday? Wednesday? I don't know. I'll see when I edit this. But 2 things. I did finish a book, and I don't think I actually have talked about it at all in a vlog yet. I just completely forgot about it. But I was listening to, what was it called? Where We Go From Here. I think that's what it was called, by Lucas Roca. And I listened to the audiobook, and this is a book set in Brazil. It's actually originally in Portuguese, the book, and it was translated. It's about these 3 boys who all kind of experience HIV in different ways. So like one of the boys has just been diagnosed with HIV. Another one has just gotten into a relationship with someone with HIV, and then the third one has had HIV for 3 years. So you're following each of these boys and kind of how their lives intersect, and I thought the book was fine. Like, I liked it, but once I finished it, I was just kind of like, okay. Like, I don't know, it was just very fine to me. It wasn't bad, and there were parts that I definitely liked about it, but I never felt super attached to any of the characters. So like when something bad would happen to one of the characters, like I was sad for them, but I felt like I should have been more sad. I mean, I'll talk about it more in my wrap up for the month, but I didn't love it. I gave it 3 stars. Like, again, I didn't dislike it in any way. I just thought, I don't know, I just didn't connect with it, I guess. But it was definitely very educational about HIV. I mean, I knew a little bit about it. I mean, I did read Full Disclosure last year by Cameron Garrett, and that talks a lot about HIV. So a lot of the stuff that was brought up in this book, I had learned from Full Disclosure. But if you are interested in learning more about HIV and want to learn about it through like a fictional story, then I think this is a great way, because it was definitely there's a lot of information about it and stuff. So in terms of that, it was great, but just in terms of the story itself, I didn't love it. But I was looking at what prompts this could maybe count for, and the only thing that I think it could count for is the prompt for Tour Guide Barbie, which is to read a book set in a place you want to travel, something like that. And this does take place in Brazil, and I would love to go to Brazil, so I'm just gonna use it for that. So I did finish that book, and also I started reading Conviction, which is the Winer's Book Club book. We were actually supposed to have our live show tonight, but we changed it to tomorrow afternoon, so I'm still not done the book yet. I'm not loving it, and I don't think anyone in our group is liking it. It's just, first of all, I find it very boring. So let me explain what it's about. So it is a like mystery thriller. We're following this woman, and at the beginning of the book, her husband leaves her for her best friend. And we also know that this woman has like a mysterious past that she often references, that like she ran away from, but we don't know what happened. And also she's listening to this podcast about this ship that had sunk, and one of the guys that died was a guy that she used to know. So she wants to find out what happened. And I don't know. Again, I just don't care about any of the characters. I'm definitely enjoying this book less than Where We Go From Here. Like, this book, I just really don't care about anything that's happening, and I just really, like, I know Rachel said that she would have DNF'd it if it weren't for the whiners, and honestly, I kind of feel the same way. Like, I just don't care about what's going on, so yeah. So that, I guess I'll use for the prompt for Jessie, which is to read a book with like a strong female lead or something like that, because I guess the main character is strong. I don't know if she's strong in a good way or a bad way yet, but I think she's considered as strong, so I'm just gonna use it for that. But yeah, so I'm not loving that. But yeah, aside from that, that's about all the updates I have. Like I said, I've been studying. Oh, actually, tomorrow, so on top of the live show tomorrow, which I'm excited about, but tomorrow something exciting is happening. So as you guys know, my favorite book is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Obviously we know this, and I'm one of Laini Taylor's patrons, and every month or two she would do like a live stream. But instead of doing a live stream this month, she's doing a Zoom call. So tomorrow I'm gonna be on a Zoom call with Laini Taylor. And I'm so excited and kind of nervous, even though I'm probably just gonna hide and like not say anything, because I'm just gonna be like, hi. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm very excited, and that definitely takes precedence over studying tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, so I do have to go finish Conviction, unfortunately. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll finish it tomorrow morning. It's fine, but yeah, I don't want to. That's the update I have, so yes, okay, goodbye. Hello, it is the same angle, but a different day. It is Sunday night now, and I mean, it's the end of another week, so I gotta end this vlog. But I do have a reading update for you guys. I have finished Conviction by Denise Mina. We were supposed to have our live show today, but we had to move it again, so we'll probably be having it at some point next week. I swear this book is cursed. So I think yesterday I was saying that I just wasn't liking this book very much. Okay, so I gave this book 1 star. I hated it. I think this might be the worst book I've ever read. Like, I really hated it. Oh, okay. I mean, again, I'll talk more about it in my wrap up for February, but like, it made no sense. The writing was just so bad. The writing was just so disjointed and clunky, and like there would be a sentence talking about one thing, but then because we were in like the main character's mind, and like she would be talking about one thing and then all of a sudden she would just say something that had nothing to do with what she was just talking about, and I was like, what what is going on? And like, oh my god, it was so bad. And so there was also another character in the book who I don't really understand how he even got involved in what was going on. Like, he just kind of joined the main character in her quest, I guess, and I just don't understand how he kind of got pulled into what she was doing. But anyways, so he was dealing with anorexia and she just kept making jokes about it. And like, at first I was like, okay, I guess this is just a character choice, that she's just not very sensitive about people who have eating disorders, but she just kept making jokes about it, and I was like, oh my god, like, I hated it. Oh my god. Like, the book ended with like her and someone else who knows this guy, like, making a joke that like he was probably throwing up his food that he just ate or something, and I was like, how fucking insensitive can you be? Oh my god, I hated it so much. So definitely trigger warnings for anorexia and eating disorders, especially because it is really handled badly in this book. Like, there's also this, I don't even want to think about it, but there's this thing that is mentioned that has to do with a cat, and I don't understand how it was necessary, and now I cannot ever get that image out of my brain. So again, trigger warning for animal abuse and also trigger warning for rape. Like, I really just don't recommend this book, so just don't read it. Like, it was so bad, and I think all of us hated it. I gave it 1 star, Rachel gave it 1 star, and Sasha gave it 1 star, and I have a feeling the other 2 might also give it 1 star. Like, it was so bad. I cannot recommend this. What's the opposite of enough? Just don't read it. Like, oh my god, I hated it. I'll talk more about it when I do my wrap up for February, but I did say that I thought this would count for the prompt for Jessie, which is to read a book featuring a strong female character or something like that. And like, I think the main character, even though she's stupid and I really didn't like her, she's been through a lot, so I would still consider her a strong character, even though she wasn't a well-written character, but she was still strong because of what she went through and what she overcame. But I didn't like her. Oh god. I mean, it had nothing to do with her, it had to do with the writing, and anyways. So I'm just gonna use that to count for that prompt because... anyways. So yeah, stay tuned for my February wrap up where I will just rip this book to shreds. And also, if this video goes up after we've had our live show, then I will leave it linked down below. But if it hasn't happened yet, then stay tuned for that because I have a feeling it'll be very entertaining. So I finished that today. So I don't know what I'm going to start next, but I might read tonight. I don't know. I thought we were having our live show today at 1, so I just read all morning to finish this book, and then we didn't have a live show, but that's fine. But I don't know if I feel like reading. I have my midterm tomorrow, which I'm pretty stressed about, so I might just watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine all night. But I'll let you guys know next week what I pick up next, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's the end of this week's vlog, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this vlog was interesting in some way. I never know, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!